Alright, LDWMMAC. This is your boy the coach. You're live on the Coaching Show, live. Folks, when I really think about this fight, okay, this fight, I just think disappointment. You know, you had Liz Carmouche. She's, her style, it's just not entertaining. You know, she's more of a defensive fighter. You know, she just waits for her opponent to make a move, and then she'll make a move. That's always been Liz's style. She's fought that way for as long as I've known her to ever fight. And I figured that the style of Vanessa Porto would actually make Liz Carmouche actually have to fight, because Vanessa Porto is very aggressive. She's overly aggressive, and Vanessa, imposes her will upon her opponents. So I figured, okay, this is going to make for a good fight. Boy, was I wrong. Was I wrong. Man, look, this fight, it looked like two people in a boxing ring, and I'm serious. And it's just like they were doing like light sparring. You had, Liz just sitting back waiting for Vanessa to attack, and you have Vanessa throwing these one punches at a time, and it's just, gosh, man, and I would have figured that Vanessa Porto, with all the things that she's been through, having to go through the ranks of Invicta, defending that belt for a period of time, being overlooked time and time again by the UFC, and to finally get an opportunity to fight against a veteran and to go in here and win this fight, and she just didn't do it. And you know what? And Vanessa Porto done been in there with Chris Cyborg. She done been in there with Nunes, and it's like, okay, it's like Vanessa Porto was afraid to engage with Liz Carmouche, and I'm like, wow. I think Vanessa Porto engaged with Chris Cyborg more than she engaged with Liz Carmouche. Like, this is crazy. Liz would throw a jab out there, and then she'd back up and move around the octagon. Liz would throw a leg kick. She'd back up and move around the octagon. So Liz would get in close enough to throw some shots, and then she'd back up and just play keep away. That's what was happening. And Vanessa Porto, at times when she tried to make the fight, entertaining, she would just throw a Hail Mary punch in there, and Liz would just simply move out the way. At one point in the fight, though, Vanessa Porto, I think it was round 2, she caught Liz Carmouche with one of those right hands, one of those crazy, just ill-advised right hands, and Liz Carmouche got stunned. So Liz immediately just grappled with Vanessa Porto and just held her against the cage. I saw a lot of that. I just wasn't impressed. And then they were talking about Liz Carmouche, getting the next title shot against Juliana Velasquez. And I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. So we're going to overlook Denise Killhouse? Hell no. Not on my watch. I tell you what, man, I'm going to... If Liz Carmouche gets a title shot based off this crap right here, I'm going to definitely... Look, man, we finna go to Bellator. We're going to burn the walls down, man. We're going to... Look, man, we going in hard. Because you got Denise knocking out her last couple of opponents, and then you got Liz with this crap, this pity-patty stuff. I mean, what the heck? They brought these two in. They brought them in to make an exciting, entertaining fight. That's why they brought these two in. But I'm just like, I don't even know what... I fell asleep, guys. I'm going to be honest. I really didn't know what happened in round 3. I had no idea until I woke up, and then I had to rewatch the fight. And round 3 was like round 1 and 2. It was boring as hell. Like, Liz won on technicalities and won on points, but that's what she always try to do. And you know what, man? I get that these are fighters, and they're taking a risk, and they're risking their lives when they get in there. They're risking a lot of stuff, man, but, what are you risking if you're not getting there to engage? I mean, you're a fighter. Okay, this is what you do. This is your job. This is what you sign up to be. And to go in there and to not try to do anything. I can even understand being defensive. Like, Valentina's defensive. But Valentina will engage. She will engage, and she'll throw shots. She will. She'll punch. She'll get in there. She'll wrestle. Hell, I was wanting these two to do something. Okay, show me some high-level wrestling. Show me some high-level jiu-jitsu. Like, show me something. Just don't sit back, throw little shots, pity-pat with each other. Like, nah, man, I could have just looked on Instagram and watched both of these two spar. Like, that's what I could have did, man. This fight, to me, it probably was the worst fight of 2021. The worst. Okay? It was bad. It was bad. And don't say, I only want to say the Cat Zingano fight, because Cat finished her opponent. It's a difference. It was still entertaining. It was still good to see Cat finish an opponent, even though the opponent wasn't on that level. This fight right here was pure garbage, man. Garbage. And neither one. I mean, look, they ought to sign these two up to fight again immediately because neither one of them took no damage because they ain't throw no shots at each other. They ain't do nothing. So I'm disappointed, man. Overly disappointed with this output. I'm even more disappointed in Vanessa Porto because Vanessa Porto didn't bring it, man. Yeah, she was there in body, but she definitely wasn't there in mind. And it's like she ain't had no confidence. Like she was so afraid that Liz was going to do something that was going to hurt her. Well, I mean, newsflash, Vanessa. What did Liz do in this fight? What did Liz really do in this fight that would have gave you the idea in your head that she was going to do something that was just going to brutally take you out? Really? We got that much respect for Liz Carmouche, and look, man, I'm done with this. I hope, look, man, if it's a Liz Carmouche fight, I don't want to watch that no more, man. I'm done. I'm done looking at Liz Carmouche fight. The only way I watch it if it's for the belt, but I guarantee she's going to try to pity pat her way to a title opportunity. And if Liz become the champion, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no, I don't want to watch that mess, man. I don't want to watch that mess. No. So I'm hoping, man, that she don't, man. You know, our girl Denise Killholz, you know, knocked out, Kate Jackson, who was a former title contender. Knocked out cold. Hey, man, it's time. Well, you know what? If you're trying to figure out who's going to get the title shot, put Liz in there with Denise. Put Liz in there with Denise. But Denise Killholz should have long been considered for a title shot, man. You know, and I hate they pissing me off, these announcers running their damn mouth. Oh, man, well, you know, yeah, this title shot opportunity. Wait a minute. Y'all must not forget. Y'all forgetting about Denise? Y'all forgetting about Dynamite? Oh, hell no. I ain't finna let y'all forget about no damn Dynamite. Man, I'm done, man. Look, man, don't even bother watching this fight. Take my word for it. This fight was trash.